Hey everyone, today I'm going to tell you about the one thing you must do before the end of the month, before September 30th, to ensure that you are in the highest timelines moving forward. As you can look around, the whole old system is imploding. Everything of the control power matrix is being deleted, has been being deleted for many years. So this is where we're going to start seeing the physical rearrangement of the entire planet. Make sure you know what you need to do. Today on Earth 1111. Hey everyone, I'm Roxanne. I've been ascending for my whole life. I've been through it all, and I'll tell you exactly what you are going to be experiencing for yourself and witnessing in the outside world, moving forward rapidly. This isn't something in the far off future. This is something that's happening now. So please stay tuned, please subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when I make new videos, because you are gonna need this information. So right now, as you can see, you can look around and we can observe the outside world. Of course, there's chaos. The reason for that is because we are literally imploding anything of separation consciousness. Again, for other videos, I'll explain that. But everything that has been created outside of the heart, which is the truth, is being literally collapsed. And the reason for this is because the energy, the etheric grids holding up all of the physical have already been purified. So now we're going to be seeing the physical rapid rearrangement of everything in the world, not just in small little sections. The entire system has to go, because the new one, new paradigm based on heart, truth, authentic self, and soul alignment is coming forward. So don't be worried about what's happening in the outside world, but there's something that you need to make sure that you do before the end of the month to ensure you are in the highest timelines moving forward, because you do not want to be in the old timelines. They will be deleted, collapsed. And part of your life, if you're sitting in those old timelines in separation consciousness, protesting the old, worrying about the old, being in fear, then part of your life is going to be also collapsing. Anything that any part of your life that is attached into those old matrices. The matrix is an actual energy geometry. It's a grid. The energy that creates the physical. Again, talk about that for other videos. But for yourself, really know that it's all a matter of you. You don't have to worry about everyone else right now. Your attention is like a laser beam. It's like an electrical bolt of energy. Anything you focus on, you expand energy to. You bring something into being. You create something. So if you're always focusing on all the bad stuff, where do you think that you are attached to? You're attached to all of those negative timelines that are literally being deleted. So focus on the new, focus in your heart, literally start moving away from the chaos, from stuff you don't want, and moving towards a new life during this huge reset of the entire planet. So it's exciting times. Sit back, observe, and start taking those little tiny steps towards the new. So before September 30th, you must ensure that you are taking action in the new. Again, you don't have to know. You don't have to know the future. You don't have to know exactly what plan that you want to create. Instead, we can simply look around and we know that everything of the old is no longer aligned to us. So you're different. We've been purging for a long time, way before the whole COVID started. But of course, in March, when that whole thing started blowing up, all that fear in society, all that energy, poof, has been dissolving. So we are now literally vibrating at a higher frequency than we were back in March. Everyone is. So just realize that everything that's been happening is not happening to us, it's happening for us, in order to ensure that it's no matter of, oh, well, we'll make a couple changes. We need to rearrange our entire life stream to match the new energies of our heart vortex. It's an actual energetic force, just like a magnet. So, you might not know what you need to be creating, unless you're someone that's been literally doing a lot of work for many years of inner healing. A lot of people aren't even going to know, well, what is my soul mission? What do I need to be doing to take action? So before September 30th, we need to be taking micro movements, so micro steps towards moving ourselves towards a higher life stream, a new timeline. So, of course, you can look around and we know what we don't want. It's pretty easy to see. Everything out there is what we don't want anymore. And that's the thing about right now, is everyone is realizing the outside world does not make sense to them. The outside world does not reflect their truth inside their heart. So follow your heart right now. Anything that you've been putting off for years, decades, your whole life, that authentic truth that you know who you are, start making little tiny movements towards that truth. So we know what we don't want. Move the opposite. Move towards something that you do feel is right. So your soul mission is that something in your heart, that dream you have for yourself. There's something that you can do better than anybody else on this planet. We all come in with different energy signatures, energy frequencies. We all come in with a different soul path, a soul mission, and you are meant to do your individual soul mission. When every single person starts living their authentic truth, living their soul mission, imagine how quickly the world's going to change, because we are all literally doing what we are meant to do, being in our hearts, being passionate every single day, being excited to wake up, instead of just going through the motions. Any single thing that you take, any step that you take towards something new, something that is for yourself, that is in alignment with your soul, the universe is going to be pushing you and helping you. You must take action, even if it's just a couple minutes, here and there. Because every time that you take that action, you move yourself one step closer towards the authentic truth that's in you. Instead of living a lie, just going through the motions because this is what we were taught to do. The whole system is now being collapsed. So this is where you can break free of this old system, the old routines, the old way of living that you just did because it was just habit. So all of this is being removed now. So it's a lot easier to start taking those steps towards the new. So right now, the stars are aligned. And when we talk about astrology, I like to talk about it in terms of, a lot of people like to talk about all the stuff, right? But when you got to realize that astrology represents the energies that are happening in you, the orbits of energies that are happening in you. We see things above us. We see the stars, the planets moving. But we don't know is those orbits are orbits inside our own energy field, our own body. So this is why astrology helps us figure out what path to flow down. Of course, we can go down whatever route, we can just keep hitting walls and obstacles. Or we can listen to the stars, listen to what is the ease of energy that flows easily, and we can follow that route. So just 10 days ago, we had Jupiter go direct. This is huge. This is expansion. Anything that you put your attention onto right now expands dramatically. Make sure your attention is on something new. You want to be building something new, anchoring yourself in the timeline of new Earth. Again, don't have to worry about new Earth right now for the purpose of this video. Just ensure because whatever you're putting your energy to is expanding. You don't want to be focusing on the old because you're going to be expanding and allowing those old timelines to continue. When right now, the universe is giving everyone in the world a reset. If you don't like what life you have created for yourself, doesn't matter. we're having a reset right now. Take that time with Mars retrograde. A lot of people say, oh, well, you can't create during Mars retrograde. You might not have a lot of energy to push forward on something. But with Mars retrograde, it's a perfect time to stop allowing those typical routines just to keep on going. So this is why the universe is allowing, everything is lining up perfectly to have a reset of your life right now. So this is where we get to realign ourselves to our truth and start creating from that point versus just going through the motions, doing what we've always done. So Mars retrograde is actually a perfect time right now, because all that forward momentum with the same old routines that we've always done, the same old behaviors and patterns, they're no longer working. We can actually take all that energy and put it towards something new. So Mars retrograde is a perfect time to start analyzing our intentions. What were we doing all this for? And if you were just doing it because of some old habit, now we're able to start looking at our intentions and looking at our truth and realigning ourselves and using that energy. When Mars goes direct here in a couple months or 6 weeks, we can use that energy after we have realigned ourselves within. We're now on a new trajectory. What's the word? Trajectory? We're now on a new path heading towards our truth. So use this time right now, instead of just going with the old habits, realize that you can break those habits. It's a time of breaking old routines and going within, realigning our intentions to what we really want, to what we really want to see in the world, instead of just allowing society to dictate what is right and wrong for us, what we should be doing. So it's also, Saturn is going direct in a couple days. Huge. When Saturn goes direct, again, it's been retrograde for months. This is a huge time. Saturn likes discipline, hard work, dedication. So when you, again, before September 30th, take those little tiny steps, even just write down ideas that are coming to you, or plans you want for your life, dreams, just little tiny, any little thought that you have or any little idea or feeling you have, just get it down on paper. Getting something on paper instead of having it swirl around your head is huge for just starting to ground something. You start creating something. You start a groundwards force. Groundwards? You start a grounding force that expands. So Saturn likes hard work, dedication. So Jupiter is expanding whatever we put our attention on. We have Mars retrograde, so we can start realigning our truth and our intentions to what we really want. So we're right on the cusp of Virgo and Libra. Virgo likes practicality, getting things done, not just ideas swirling around, but practicality in the real world. And Libra likes balance. So we like to take action from the balanced state, not from an extreme, but from a balanced state of the 0 point. We like to then create practical solutions. So everything right now is pointing you fast forward. We have so many planets that are direct. It means take that action. Take that aligned action. And of course, Mercury is going to be going retrograde here in about a week. And when that happens, of course, more chaos is going to be ensuing in the old matrix, the old paradigm. The picture might not be clear to you yet, but you know what you don't want. What you don't want is all this stuff out here. The drama, the separation, the negativity. That's what you don't want. You can move towards creating a life that is good for yourself and good for everyone. And of course, anything you do right now can't be something that is purely going to benefit yourself. It must be something that's going to benefit all of humanity, the whole. That's what the planets are showing right now with Pluto and stuff. We need to ensure that whatever efforts you put towards something new is something that's going to not just benefit little old you, but the whole planet, on a whole. We are turning our entire society into a unified consciousness, the fifth dimension. This is a point of where we live from our heart, from love. We help others, which also helps ourselves. So take that action before the end of the month. The entire universe is on your side to start ensuring that you are in the highest timelines. Get your vibration up. You can do this in many ways. I'll maybe have a video about that tomorrow. So get your vibration up. It's the easiest way to ensure you are in the highest timelines. And when your vibration is up, you're in the highest timelines, you make the greatest decisions. So if you like this video, please like it, please share it with your friends, you can comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when I make another video.